about a monkey earlier on. Well, there's a bit of monkeying around in our next little segment because Windows has developed a brand new wildlife app. So if you're a wildlife enthusiast, you might want to get this on your phone. Are you a big wildlife enthusiast?
Yeah, most.
Well, check this out just for you.
Awesome.
Lifelong learning is made easy with tech, especially if it's a special interest or hobby. With this in mind, SA Wildlife introduced a series of Windows 8 apps to get young and old interested in animals. Grant test drives it at Monkey World.
I've always had a fascination for wildlife, but sometimes it's hard to distinguish between different kinds of species. And my favorite app for mammals is Mammals of South Africa. Hey, don't be rude. The app has a ton of features that will help enhance your wildlife experience, but my favorite one is the ability to help you identify different kinds of spoor. Like this guy over here, hey. Even relatives of this guy, like snakes, have their own app. It's called eSnakes, and it has a tool that helps you identify the different species of a snake by the shape and size of his head. It also has tips and tricks on how to treat a snake bite wound before you get to a hospital. Pretty nifty for an app, right?
Better yet, eBirds of Southern Africa is an interactive version of the best-selling Birds of Southern Africa field guide. Your bird watchers club will be green with jealousy.
This app is great for bird watchers of all different experience levels, and my favorite feature is that it's got real-life bird calls that you can listen to.
Creating these apps was a mammoth task done with great precision by Cool Ideas. The company specializes in natural history applications led by technologist Robert Hannaford.
We started in 2002, and originally we started developing for Pocket PC, which was the original mobile operating system. It was used on HP iPad devices, and it was the forefront into what you see today as smartphone technology. From a development point of view, these apps essentially emanate from hard-covered books and from field guides, except that they add a lot of intelligence to a traditional book and looking at things in an index. So we really start with the book, we digitize the book. Sometimes the publishers will give us this information in a digital format. Other times we'll have to go about actually digitizing the information. It gets built into a database, and we then start to program the front end and build the GUI around what users require. These apps have been used in an educational environment in various ways, from young people at university to young school children wanting to learn more and more about nature. They go into the field, they're able to take not just one field guide, they can take a range of field guides, from snakes to birds to flowers to wildlife. They can use these things for research. They can very easily and quickly look up the information that they require in the field. They can be used to identify different species in the field. So people in educational environments have found them particularly useful. But not only that, it's also worked for the older generation. People that have never been exposed to a computer or to technology before have suddenly found themselves having the ability to now learn how to use something because it's something that they're really interested in.
Don't forget to rate and review these proudly South African apps. And Grant, that's enough monkey business for you. Back to the studio.